In the lawless days of the Wild West, outlaws either died young or became legends. But one man managed to do both. Elmer McCurdy was born in 1880, and from the start his life was filled with bad decisions. He worked as a plumber and a miner, but after drinking too much and struggling to keep a job, he turned to a life of crime. But he was terrible at it. In 1911, McCurdy and his gang tried to rob a drain, hoping to steal thousands of dollars, but instead they blew up the entire safe, scattering the money into useless, burned scraps. His next heist was robbing another drain, but there was a small hiccup with it. He robbed the wrong drain. Instead of looting a government payroll shipment, he held up a train carrying nothing but a handful of passengers, and his total earnings were $46 and 2 jugs of whiskey. This would be his last crime. Days later, lawmen tracked him down and shot him dead after a brief standoff. At 31 years old, McCurdy had failed as a bandit, but his real story was only beginning. With no family to claim the body, McCurdy was sent to a local funeral home where the undertaker did something unexpected. To preserve the corpse, he embalmed it with arsenic, a common method for unclaimed bodies at the time. But rather than burying McCurdy, the undertaker put him on display. For a small fee, visitors could see the bandit who wouldn't give up, and people actually paid money to look at him. Then in 1916, 2 carnival promoters showed up, claiming to be McCurdy's long-lost relatives. It was a lie, they just wanted his body for their traveling show. And just like that, McCurdy's corpse was sold to a carnival. Over the next 60 years, he became a sideshow attraction, traveling from one amusement park to another. His real identity faded, and he eventually was mistaken for a wax dummy. In 1976, a film crew was working on the TV show The $6 Million Man at an amusement park in Long Beach, California. While setting up a shot, a crew member tried to adjust a mannequin hanging in Funhouse, but when he moved it, the arm snapped off. Inside was human bone. The police were called, and forensic experts quickly realized the horrifying truth. This mannequin was actually a 65-year-old mummified corpse. Further investigation revealed its true identity, Elmer McCurdy, the failed outlaw who had outlived his own legend. After 65 years as traveling attraction, McCurdy was finally laid to rest in Guthrie, Oklahoma in April 1977. To make sure he stayed buried, authorities poured 2 feet of concrete over his grave, just in case someone got any ideas. But in a way, McCurdy got what he always wanted. He became famous, not as a legendary outlaw, but as one of the most famous corpses in history.